Good afternoon, and welcome to Anmaree's fasting journey. This is my personal vlog. I've undertaken alternate day fasting. Today is a combo day. This is week 13 of since I began. I think I began in July, and I think the 19th to the 14th. It doesn't really matter. And I've been alternating every other day since then. I had a thought the other day that I haven't eaten in 2 months because we're getting close to 16 weeks would be 4 months. So so far, I'll get to what most people ask me about when I run into people since I've become a disciple now. I'm down to, I've lost 25 pounds, 25 fat pounds off my middle, y'all, my middle, which is something I've been trying to do for decades. And 13 is my lucky week because 13 is my soccer jersey number, my lucky number 13. Bad luck for the other team, not bad luck for me. I know that was corny. Anyway, but that's when I used to play. That's what I used to think. Set that aside. 25 pounds down. I'm gonna keep going on this schedule until I am I think 59, which is like next year May, and we'll see where we land. I'm trying to wrap my mind around being slim, because it was one thing to choose health. It was one thing to choose health. It really was. It was a thing to, but it's a whole nother thing to think of yourself as a slim person, because I'm starting to see it in my face. I've come towards the lower end of my wardrobe as far as clothes. I only have like one container full of things that are not that they won't fit. It's just that they're too close. I don't like really tight clothes, or I think I don't really like tight clothes because of being heavy for so long. No, I don't think I like tight clothes. We'll see. But this is a combo because some of the things that are happening is, one of the weird things is happening. I somehow think my fat was associated with certain stages of my life, because I've been having the weirdest dreams about stuff that was when I was a teenager in Brooklyn, when I was young in different places I've lived. And they have the ambiance, how the air smelled, who the people were, the clothes, the everything. I could just be crazy, but it just feels like as certain fat is being consumed, it's giving off memories. If that's happened to you, please make sure you put that in the comments, or maybe I'm just going crazy. But anyway, so far it's my lifestyle now. I don't know how to say anything other than it's my lifestyle now. It's so, I just go on about my day on the days I'm not eating. I mean, I can count on myself to be very clear. I'm not overcome by having too much to eat and having to sleep it off. Like, I was thinking about when I was writing in my journal, and I thought the first opening line was going to be, the first time I remember getting high was being 5 years old in the driveway in Canada, because that's when my parents and the nice adults gave me a great popsicle, and that's my first high that I can remember. But back down to fasting. I'm finding it easier and easier. It's easier on my body. It's easier on my body. My dad, who does not compliment anything, said to me, he said, that diet you're on, your skin look wonderful. My dad's Jamaican. So that's my best estimate of his accent. Anyway, don't tell him I said it. Don't tell him I said it. Anyway, so today I picked up my results from last week, and I've moved on from high blood pressure. I no longer have high blood pressure, so I've moved on to attacking I moved on from that to diabetes, pre-diabetes, which was a level of like anywhere from anything over 6.3% on your A1C test. All right, so I was borderline. A matter of fact, in December, I was clinically diabetic, even though I didn't think I was, but I was. And so I've backpedaled from that. And so I am still a normal A1C, a normal, which I'm just over the moon about because I don't like needles. I'll take one, but I'm not excited about it. All right, and I like my fingers, and I love my toes, and I like being able to see. I love all of my limbs. There is no limb I'm willing to get rid of, and I don't want kidney disease and all the other wonderful things that come along with diabetes. So, have pushed back from that. Now we're working on our cholesterol because I had high cholesterol. All right, so between last month and this month, my overall, I'm still in the abnormal range. Now, I was 7.1 with an H, a big H beside it, which means high, which was last month, and now I'm down to 6.2 overall cholesterol. So I'll take it. I have another 1.0 to get to normal cholesterol. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. First thing I did was I got off of the bacon wagon that I was on with my dad. He can play that game because I can't. So I had to get off of that. I got a lot more plant-based things in my meals, avocados that are growing on the trees here, the size of baseballs. More greens, more of a typical Jamaican breakfast, less American-based. So that's great. My triglycerides they're in the normal range. My auto HDL has dropped by 0.22. It's in the normal range. My LDL, which is still high, but it's down by 0.9. It was 5.1 with a big old H beside it. And now it's 4.3. And my cholesterol HDL ratio is down 0.2. So it needs to be, is that greater than or less than? Yeah, less than. Math teachers should know this, that, the alligator, which way it turns. All right. It is less than 4.5 and mine is 3.7. It's normal. So folks, good news. It's still going. How many times have you ever done a program or a dieting program and be close to 4 months and it is still not letting you down? Think about it. Still not letting you down. I'm still losing the weight. Even though it's struggling, this is one of my set points. This weight is a set point for me that I have come up against decades upon decades and never gotten through. And I am slowly eking past it. And I know once I get past it, it'll drop. But I know my set points. I know the ones that they think I'm dying and they're just going to hold on to the fat and the water and whatever. But I have faith. This has given me faith that everything works. Stay the course. Keep going. Live my life. Do better with my food, because all the fasting is a separate program from my diet. My diet is to lower my blood sugar, lower my cholesterol, to be healthy. The fasting is just a mechanism that helps that happen. So if you're doing keto, if you're doing something for your particular body, it doesn't have anything to do with the fasting. You continue with your diet and do you, and then use the fasting to help have your body consume the extra you have on your body. There's no reason to carry so much on your body. I want to wear a t-shirt. I see people all the time carrying around all that weight, and I know it's not my business. Tabitha Brown, mind my business, and don't start with anyone. But I just want to say to them, especially when I see little kids, I think, oh, if they just knew about fasting, could they do it? Most likely they could, because most people do a whole bunch of dieting. They do a whole bunch of dieting. They have the wherewithal, they just don't have the right program. They just don't understand how the body works. So, one thing I did have going on is, you know, you can turn off at this point, but let's just talk about brass tacks. I was having a little problem with constipation, because my body, because I'm eating every other day and I'm not eating huge amounts of foods, it's taking longer for things to work through my system. So, which makes me feel like my system's feeling kind of lazy because I'm working out, I'm eating like lots of greens and stuff like that. Now, when it does come, get ready. But that's something I had to account into it. So, on those days when I would get on the scale and say, that's impossible. I can't not eat for 40 hours and you haven't budged on the scale. Have faith. It's coming. It's working through your body. And I've learned that I'm learning so many things about how this body works. And in the past, I don't know, I guess I was ignoring it or not paying attention to it, but I'm on it now. I'm all over it, as a matter of fact. So, there's some things that come along with that. You know, you have to also understand that you've been holding on to weight for a while for a reason. Most people, in my opinion, like this weight is about more than just the calories. There's life experiences. There's what you're comfortable with, and there's a certain amount of not paying attention. Oh, hold on. Must be time to go. My alarm says it's time. All right. Have a great week, and we'll check you next week. Good luck.